Welcome back, Lords Mobile fans. Thank you very much for joining me on this special occasion. We've got some awesome content to get through today, but starting things off, we have the baby dinosaur getting rallied. I am, of course, the overlord at the moment, and these guys did set a couple of fake rallies. I let my anti-scout drop. I don't have a lot of troopers, but these guys are looking quite weak. Obviously, this account has some pretty incredible mixed gear, so switching into that real gear, porting away so they can't cancel, switching straight back into the fake gear. And just like that, this little noob has been taught a lesson. So he's 326 mil, and he actually sent the rally in monster gear. He didn't switch into gears, so he lost 73 million might in his rally. So a fair bit of T4 in there, 1.8, 1.9 million T4 cav, a little bit of T3 in there, a little bit of siege, and some buffers as well. So not too bad at all of a cap, a really good performance from the baby dinosaur. And moving on from capping to being capped, I'm YOLOing a TMV guy. This is actually the R5, I believe. He was already in gear, so there was no need to cancel, but just chucking out a YOLO, this kingdom a little bit dry sometimes, and actually getting capped, so porting away. And of course, being the overlord, I can pardon, but I didn't think it would be worth pardoning just for my prisoner alone. So after this experience, me getting capped, as you can just see, made feel like a real noodle. He didn't drop really any might there. 2.7 killed ninja troopers, clearly very countered. I decided, as you can see here in the chat, pardoning, so trying to get capped, and there was a 700 million might player with only 4 million kills. So my amazing Pimp has stepped forward. Pimp and Rissa running the account together. They've stepped forward and willing to YOLO 760 mil. So in goes the rally. As you can imagine with this one, we are 100% expecting to get cap, walking into 761 mil. So in goes the rally, and we don't see it get cap. Pimp comes walking home. 25 troopers all on their own to tell the tale of 28 million pure T3, and he's sat in range formation. We sent a cavalry rally, and somehow we managed to walk back with that siege. So Pimp will now be going again. He'll be setting an infantry rally, which is almost definitely going to get capped, walking into all of that T3. Even though we're now countering, we're going to do some good damage, but it's got 28 million troops. So of course we don't come walking home, actually knocking him down to 682 mil. That was a really awesome hit, and now we know it's going to take a few more infantry rallies to clear that range out of the way, and then once that front line is gone, this guy is in trouble, and he is going to lose 700 million troop might, or around that, 28 million pure T3. Just hoping that we can take on the challenge, obviously with the resource from healing from all these rallies. So Lord comes in and knocks him down to 621 mil. So at this point he's already lost well over 100 million might. And now I'm coming in. I actually managed to get my leader back from the TMV guy. I made him regent, made a little deal with him to make him regent to get my leader back. So I will be pardoning again, but I need to get cap first. And there we go, chucking in some inf, not having a lot of inf left, only managing to send 144k in my rally. So it really got to the point where we were struggling with the resource and the troops, but we just couldn't resist this zero. We had to keep going. Down to 566 mil. Now I'll be coming in again. I have of course pardoned, so I can set another infantry rally, and in it goes, marching into its doom. And then hopefully after this one we'll be setting a cavalry rally. Pimp will come smashing in, and of course with all of that range moved out of the way, hopefully when Pimp does come smashing in, we will see the fire burn. So in goes that last infantry rally, dropping him down to 525 mil. And you've got to remember, when we started this with a YOLO, just trying to get capped so we can pardon, we really didn't think we'd walk back from 760 mil. In goes the Pimp rally, and unbelievably, finally we see the fire burn with a 5.4 million red count, 130 million might drop. There, smashing into his inf, got that range out of the way. Now it's just inf and cav to come slicing through with another cavalry rally, so that was absolutely glorious. He's now down to 395 mil, just a crazy amount of troop might. Over 650 mil troop might. This goes 760 mil. He now takes another 151 million might drop, and in I come now after those two crazy hits from the amazing Pimp and Rissa. Now I'm coming in with that range rally, very much hoping that this will wipe it out all clean. And I actually did forget to record my final range rally, the best rally I've ever done, and the noob ChaCha forgets to record. I start recording as I walk home. We get his leader captured, which is absolutely beautiful. There it is in the prison, and here it is, the best baby dinosaur report yet. 156 million might drop. 6.5 million reds, slicing through all of that cav, no problemo. So here he is at the start of that YOLO, 761 mil with 4 mil kills, and there he is half an hour after we finish the 0. He comes online, he heals up to 93 million might, and he is certainly looking a lot slimmer. The craziest LEB 0 so far. Big shout out to Pimp, Rissa, everyone involved. Charm with the resource, and here we have a little bit of KVK action, just spoiling you towards the end of this one. We have some random noob on the wonder by the forts, and he looks like he's up for taking it. He is actually the R5 of MBJ, and this is a pretty lame KVK matchup, so we're just having fun here. Holy circle of death, 234 mil, and he does burn straight off the wonder, switching back into the fake gear, and another job well done. Having a look at this, he had 2.9 million troops, and he takes a 1.1 million red count burn off of the wonder beautifully there. And moving on to the lunar fort, we're very much hoping these guys don't pull. I did try and mess with a few people in the forts, just looking to get some kills, complete some solos for the KVK, and this guy is looking like he's going to take it, flicking into the range gear, flicking back into the fake gear, and let's have a look at this. A really juicy hit, 1.5 million losses, a 55 million might drop. Really savage there. Definitely shouldn't have took that one. Pulling the troops home and just happy having a bit of fun getting some kills during KVK. And moving on, we have a target from TNV, the guy that actually capped me before we did that crazy 0. It's a different guy. 353 mil, he's got a trickster leader. The almighty Pimp is coming in with the YOLO. He's got an awesome cab set with the research as well, so he hits like an absolute truck at under 300 mil. Really awesome. And we see the fire burning dropping down to 320 mil with a 1.2 million might drop. Really nice hit there, and I'm going to be coming in with the next rally. I think I go Inf to try and take the range out of the way. Probably should have gone with another cav rally, but it's really not going to matter too much. This guy having a trickster lead, already being burnt once, so he's 320 mil, knocking him down to 268. Actually, that was a beast of a hit there, knocking him down quite nicely. A 56 million might drop, 2 point something million reds. Really juicy there, coming in, smashing through all of that infantry. Now Pimp should be coming in with a range rally, and this will be the one. The beautiful smack indeed. Should hopefully get the leader captured, wrapping things up nicely. And here comes the amazing Pimp, 276 mil in some very sexy looking range gear, coming in at 268 mil. Hoping to get the 0 complete, and we do. I'm pretty sure he captures the leader there, down to 212 mil. And a big rest in peace to this lemon with a pretty dodgy gear and a trickster lead. It's only going one way with a 55 million drop, 2.4 million reds there at the end, wrapping things up very nicely indeed. I very much hoped you have enjoyed this one. Rest in peace, 28 million T3. A big shout out to everyone in my amazing LEB. Please do hit that like and subscribe, and I'll be seeing you very soon.